Hi, I'm Tina Swidden, author of Divorcing a Narcissist and founder of One Mom's Battle, where we help individuals to navigate high conflict custody battles with diagnosed or suspected cluster B personality disordered individuals. And in that category is narcissistic, sociopath, which is technically called antisocial, and also borderline. They are very high conflict individuals, and so it can make custody battles a living hell. Today, I would like to talk to you about your attorney. One of the number one complaints that I hear from my clients and from those on the battlefield of the family court system is that their attorney truly doesn't get it. It's a very difficult and complex topic with lots of variables. So I'm going to do my best to go through a couple of points and give the general overview. But by all means, this does not cover everything on this topic because it's, like I said, there are so many variables and specifics involved in each case that it's very difficult to give a general or blanket answer, but I will do my best. First of all, it is important to have an attorney who understands cluster B disorders. And for the obvious reasons, to help you navigate the communication, to back you up when it comes to setting boundaries, and to put an end to the abuse or harassment that is hurled your way. Because we all know if you've been through a divorce or a custody battle with a narcissistic individual, it truly is World War III. So having someone in your court and on your team who gets it is truly critical. When it comes to the communication, they have to understand that, this is not the conflict is truly one-sided if that is the case. You need to be very careful about using gray rock and, being careful about what you put in writing so that you aren't engaging to the level that the narcissist truly wants and craves. So with that said, your attorney should understand this disorder, and unfortunately, most don't. And I do feel that the buzzwords and the SEO website search words when it comes to attorneys in the past couple of years have become narcissistic personality disorder or high conflict divorce, but they don't truly understand it. It's a way to get traffic to their website, but it does not benefit you. The reality is, most people want an attorney who gets it so they can run into the courtroom, explain to the judge what's going on. And I'm here to, I'm a very optimistic person, but I'm also a very realistic person, and it doesn't work that way. I've written 4 books on the topic, and I've never even used the term narcissistic to describe my ex-husband in family court. Your attorney cannot do that. They aren't qualified to diagnose. It can be difficult to get a diagnosis, and the reality is, even if you do get a firm diagnosis, the judges and the courts don't understand how these disorders affect children. So when they see a diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder, chances are your ex is still going to get 50-50 custody because they don't understand what that means. They look at it and they go, oh, the person's got a big ego, they like to take selfies, but we're lacking research on how cluster B disorders affect children and affect co-parenting situations. So I don't recommend having your attorney run into court and try to diagnose your ex because it's a lost cause until we get education in the system. And we're working to do that, but there's a lot of work to be done. So in the meantime, you need an attorney who gets it and can really figure out what the main categories and patterns of behavior are in your case so that they can properly relay how these issues are affecting your children or how these issues are affecting the co-parenting situation, and that it's truly a one-sided problem. And those are the reasons why it's important to have an attorney who gets it, not to diagnose, but to properly relay the intricacies that come along with the personality disorder and how they affect your case. So, unfortunately, that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but it is the reality of our system. Another common complaint that I hear from people is, my attorney is so narcissistic themselves that we are butting heads. It's very triggering when you have left an abusive relationship with a narcissist only to have one driving the bus of your case. And so, this is where I believe it's important to take what you know about narcissistic personality disorder and use it to your advantage when it comes to your attorney. And that is, for one, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to have a narcissistic attorney, because what we all know about narcissism is that they love to win. And so if you have someone on your side who believes in your case, is emotionally or, hooked into your case, and they want to win, and they are a, bulldog in the courtroom, or they don't take BS from the other side, it can actually work to your advantage if you know how to work with them. And you have to tread very carefully that you don't cause a narcissistic injury, but that you maintain your boundaries when it comes to working with your attorney so that it's a win-win relationship on both sides. We at One Mom's Battle are working to educate family court professionals in a variety of ways. I personally do outreach each and every day, whether it's emailing a name of someone who's come across my desk, a therapist, a custody evaluator, introducing myself, sharing what I've gone through in the system, and making contact and helping to guide them on the common denominator in these high conflict situations, which is truly cluster B disorders. And I do feel that over the years, I've made a lot of headway. I am one person. We do have educational packets available on our website at onemomsbattle.com. You can click Educate Your Judge, and we have packets available that are sent completely anonymously to a variety of family court professionals, judges, commissioners, magistrates, evaluators, co-parenting therapists, attorneys. These packets come from our organization with no ties to you or your case. They are simply an effort to share information on the ACE study, which discusses early childhood trauma and how harmful narcissists are to their children and to co-parenting situations. So if you are interested in further educating the people in your circle, your judge and other family court professionals, or even your attorney, you can go to our website and look into that. So thank you. I hope I have helped you to navigate the family court system a little bit better.